100 naira ko. Esambase ko.
Good morning and welcome to the show today, as it is right here on Flip TV. We're here as usual to give you all the basics news concerning things going on in the country and making rounds around the world. As usual, we'll start with the paper review and dissect some of the basic stories in the newspaper this morning as it is. So basically, I know you'll be seeing a new face right here on the show. I'm already here. My name is Ebuka Izubika. I have alongside here with me today with so much joy and excitement in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
Elizabeth Akpati. So it's so nice to have me here on the show today. And this is good morning.
Yes.
From me to Lagos this morning. How you guys doing this morning?
We have so much money to share this morning. I'm liking the rhymes.
Honestly. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm liking the rhymes. All right, so welcome to the show.
Yes. Thank you for having me.
And I promise to handle you very well. You like it.
With the old money thing. You're introducing me with money, so may this money last.
Yes. Okay, let's just start the show.
All right.
Thank you very much. All right, so we'll start basically with the newspapers review. That's where we'll be starting off from this morning. And we'll be starting off with this day newspaper. And the headline on the front page of the newspaper, Fubara Assets Control in Rivers presents 2024 budgets to 4-member assembly. The crisis still rocking the River State, basically. I think since the start of this week, we've been getting news concerning River State.
Yeah.
River State, something is always happening.
River has been up on the news.
Just everywhere in the news, basically. So yesterday, the governor of the state, Fubara, Siminalayi Fubara, presented the 2024 budget to just the 4 members that are in support of him in the House of Assembly in River State. And not forgetting, we on some days ago, 27 of the members of the House of Reps in River State, they parted ways with the PDP and moved over to the APC. So the new speaker basically has declared those seats vacant and written to the INEC to do what? To fill it up with the new elections that will be coming up very soon. So let's see how that goes on. As that is going on yesterday, the River State governor demolishes the legislative complex for reconstruction. Yeah, then we have under the right that the federal government denies involvement in state political crisis. Still, there are 27 defector lawmakers ousted by legislator. Femi Falana says INEC required to conduct fresh elections in that regard. So basically, in River State, one day, one new event must surely happen in River State.
Yeah.
We're waiting for what is going to happen today. That's a day after the demolition of the House of Assembly complex. The complex was, I think it was done by the former governor of the state, Peter Odili, back then, and it was described as the biggest House of Assembly in Nigeria. But right now, that same biggest has been demolished by the present governor. So other stories there. Sanwo-Olu presents 2.246 trillion naira 2024 appropriation bill to Lagos Assembly.
This is a billing week. like we're all billing and billing and billing and billing. Every day there's one governor presenting one bill and one budget. It's nice that we're all thinking about budget and the budget for 2024.
Yeah.
But these bills, we get to see them last year, December. And looking through this year, 2023, I would say that did the bill up to the state? Was it fully like used?
Well, some of the states will come out to say that the regulation, the naira regulation, the dollar price affected some of the proposed bill for last year. It affected this year. So right now, with the new dollar surge in the country, I believe that's for next year. Hopefully, because this one, it's basically hopefully right now.
I think we're just waiting for the breakdown of this whole trillion naira bill?
In fact,
Because we really need a breakdown.
It has to.
Lagos is a mega city, right?
Of course. So let's see. This is the highest of almost all the farm.
Yes.
No state has a
Has
trillion.
got to trillion.
No state,
Yeah.
just Lagos State. And it's not just 1 trillion, 2.246 trillion. That is a whole lot.
What do you want to fix in the country? Not even in the country.
In Lagos State, basically. So let us see what the governor explained this yesterday to the House of Assembly in Lagos State here. So the commissioners of the different departments and agencies in this particular commission would come to defend this budget. Let's see how it goes. Basically, so these are some of the basic stories in the front page of this day newspaper.
So on the front page of Daily Trust newspaper, stop subsidy payment, increase petrol price to 750 litre. World Bank tells FG.
The same World Bank that told us to remove subsidy. The same World Bank is telling us now.
I would stick to the ground that says that probably they have a new initiative to all this. But if you get to read the whole story, I think we might get to understand what it's all about. But the writer says that wants to increase its VAT taxes from SME and advice on fuel price hike insensitive. Subsidy removal hasn't brought expected gains in an oil revenue. And then fuel selling above 700 in Northeast.
Wow.
Okay, I think it was yesterday I got to see that diesel was on 980.
It depends on where you're buying from. Some places are saying over 1,000 naira. Over 1,000 naira for diesel.
But I think we need to understand why we should increase subsidy now. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to gain?
You know, according to what the president said, he said that the subsidy basically it's like it's not something that should be. That's why they had to remove it. Now, removal of subsidy, it means that we are spending money to import fuels. Yeah. So that means we need to save these monies. And so far, they said they've saved in the first quarter, in the first month, they said over 400 billion naira was saved from the subsidy removal. But then again,
so why are we increasing it now?
Then again, so that's why some things is like the more you look, the less you see. That's what is happening in this case of this subsidy. Because even you ask yourself the question, okay, the money that we have saved so far, what have we used it? What have we used it for? What is happening to those for the monies we are spending or we have saved? Because if we are saving, then we should be finding ourselves in this particular situation right now. Some fuel stations right now, there's a bit of scarcity in some fuel stations.
Yes.
So you have
and then the queue is.
The queues are increasing again, and
really
we know that we are in the festive months, and the fuels are not cheap. Honestly. Basically.
And they're increasing like every day, every single day. So on Daily Trust, we also have ASU excited as FG exempt varsities, polytechnics, others from IPPIS. Tinubu fires FAN, NCAA, NAMA, NCAT, NIMET, NSIB buses. Okay, so these are aviation and aerospace buses. And Tinubu, from the morning, he fired
everybody.
I think he's trying to, after the case of the $6 billion from the Minister of Power, it's really looking into the old ministers and the old system that works there. So I think right now I'm trying to give him a benefit of a hope and a light in that aspect, because him waking up to to this news, it is something that I think maybe there's something else he wants to do. So we're trying to wait for what he wants to do. And I pray and I'm really hoping that I see something at the... They say that there's a light at the tunnel.
Yes.
So I really want to see the light, because
hopefully
right now...
hopefully the light is here at the end of that tunnel, basically.
Somebody will switch it on.
Now, basically, it is. In the aviation sector, we know how it is now. Yeah. Air travel is very expensive. Yeah. And you ask yourself, why is an airline taking off from Lagos? You're supposed to land in Abuja, instead landing in Asaba. You understand? And a bit of kind of questions and answer. You're supposed to land in Abuja. Why are you landing in Asaba? I said they sent me the map of Asaba to land in. I didn't know I was going to Abuja, basically. So many of these things have been going on the ground in the aviation sector. The last case of the former Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, is also still there. That they spent a whole lot of money to get Nigerian air. Nothing that the man just calmed the full country. So many of these things are happening, and these same people are still in charge of the aviation sector. So I think it's high time everybody there has to be washed away. But not of going away. I think the EFCC also have to investigate some of the issues
Yes.
burden on the aviation sector.
But I think there's only one good news that's coming out from the aviation, and that is the fact that from 2024 they will start, paying passengers a due for canceling their flights and some other challenges that they face, and that's really nice, because you should compensate me from all the troubles.
You know the funny thing about that thing? It's there in the law. You know, one thing about Nigeria is that we have the laws, but implementation is one thing. There are so many laws that, in fact, they have to pay you. They have to give you some kind of compensation if the flight is over delayed. That has to be rescheduled for the next day. You have the right to tell them to lodge in a 5-star hotel. They will pay for everything logistics.
Are you serious?
It's there, but implementation is the problem.
Oh my God!
That's the point. Nigeria will start praying for airline. Please delay me. Please delay me.
No, but still don't delay me at the same time, because these laws can be one thing about the country. These laws can out, and even though it's carried out, will it be there for a very long time?
That's another
So
thing.
that's something that we need to really look out for in the country right now. But I want you guys to just put your heads up, because there's a light at the tunnel. I will help you switch on that light. Okay?
The Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, we are hoping on you to turn on the light.
Yes,
at the end of the tunnel.
please turn on the light. So CBN suspends new request for intervention loans. Okay, CBN is really doing a lot.
They have
this December. A lot is really happening in this December, and I really like it that we're seeing some actions. But I hope we get to see results from all the things. And I think CBN really needs to look into this scarcity of naira that's happening in some states.
It's
because
really right now. I think it's also in Lagos. So most banks are not paying.
Yeah. So I think there's something, and now it's like the festive season. On a normal time, even without this whole new we look into.
The funny thing, you're saying that the queue is always double. Now the question is basically this:
would there ever be cash?
Will there be cash? Number two, Nigerians are complaining there is no money.
100 naira go. That's go.
Alright, so welcome back. This is Safe Flip TV. You're watching. I will still give you the newspaper, the dailies this morning, and we're done with the Daily Trust newspaper right now. So let's move now to Business Day. And on the Business Day, what do we have there? APC losing war against poverty. Basic. On the right there, 14 million Nigerians became poor in 2023.
Oh my God.
Who counted this stuff? Yeah. We are on track to stabilize the economy, says Edu. So the World Bank is saying that 14 million Nigerians became poor in 2023. And the year is not ended yet, but then from the statistics so far, the World Bank is saying that 14 million Nigerians have been thrown into poverty.
14